This scene actually never happens in the books, but it's one of the best changes in the Lord of the Rings movies. What is up? My name is Belmont. I like to make Lord of the Rings content that compares the books to the movies, and it's actually Merry who's speaking to Theoden in this context. And Theoden says the same thing. He's like, "My body is broken. I go to the halls of my father." But Merry actually apologizes to him because Theoden had commanded for Merry to stay behind, and he still came to the Pelennor Fields with Durnhelm, who was Eowyn in disguise. And Theoden forgives him and goes on to say, "I'm sorry, Master Hoblita, that we can't go to my golden halls and speak of your herb lore. But when you're alone with your pipe, think of me and live a blessed life." But he does say two more things. He says he wishes he could have seen Eomer become king after him. But he finishes by saying, "I wish I could have seen Eowyn because she was like a daughter to me." And Merry tries to tell him she's right over there, being that she was the one who defended Theoden against the Witch King of Angmar, Thal Dwimmerlake, Lord of Carrion, and was victorious but grievously injured, with her arm being broken, her shield arm, and she's collapsed near Theoden. But it's actually Eomer who rides up with horns blowing that drowns out Merry trying to explain this to Theoden. And he's there, he witnesses that the banner of the King of the Mark is laying there, and one of his riders picks it up. And Theoden opens his eyes, and he says one last thing: "Hail, King of the Mark," getting to see Eomer, but never realizing that Eowyn is right next to him. And that's why it's one of the best changes in the movies, because it gives these two characters some kind of finality and completion. Theoden gets to tell her, "You did save me," after Eowyn's like, "I'm going to save you." He says, "You already have." And he has this tender moment with his niece, who he sees as a daughter. And instead of having Eowyn having this feeling of not being successful in, her journey with becoming Durnhelm and going against the Witch King of Angmar, which is actually addressed in the House of the Healing in the books when she talks to Faramir, in the movies, you get more of this moment where Eowyn has completed her character arc. She has gone and defended the people that she loves, a line she says to Aragorn. And she's not just left behind so men can fight for her. She gets to be the shield maiden that she has always been. She gets to fight for Rohan, and she gets to defend her uncle.